everyone out in Facebook and YouTube world. My name is Lady Rosaline Howard.
And I am Lady Amanda Chase.
And I am Lady Katherine Townsend.
And together we are Chase Treasure, otherwise known as Pretty Women Who Sing for Tips. That's right. If you like the ridiculousness of all of these Ladies Unlaced episodes, please help us out by putting a tip in our virtual chest. Big tips, little tips, they're virtual tips, so it doesn't matter the size because our chest is endless.
And they'll all go to very good use.
It's true. We need money.
I'm good at being used. We're fine.
Yes, we're very good at being used. So welcome, everyone. So welcome to our live broadcast. If you could tell us where you are joining us from, let us know. Let's see who we've got here in our feed. Cleopatra's back. Cleopatra, we want to know your real name because we do love your screen name and we want to know where you're from. We want to figure out who you are. Are you married to Mark Antony? Did you get bitten by an asp on your ass? What? I don't know what's happening.
Asp.
Cleopatra has joined us every single week, and we don't know who she is.
Leesburg, Virginia, Joseph. Leesburg, that is such a beautiful city. How delightful for you to join us from so far away.
Amanda, John Brody says that you are the goat. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Oh, you're so cute.
Of all time.
Oh, I thought we were talking about like the Scotsman's favorite, but with horns.
Did you see what just happened? I just got beat in the face by a stink bug. It was amazing. Like literally.
Cleopatra said she made an asp of herself. We've got someone from Wilkes-Barre, PA. Patty's joining us from Florida. Hello, Patty. We've got Amanda in her purple for you. Brockton, Pennsylvania. Newark, Delaware. Strasburg, Pennsylvania. They've got a lovely railroad there. Not that I know what that is. Indiana. New Hampshire versus the old Hampshire that we're used to.
What
is happening?
She's being attacked. It was a run by stinking.
Just don't smush it, Amanda.
I know. But usually I do the licking. I'm not used to being licked. It makes me wiggle.
Don't lick the stink bug. No licking in quarantine, Amanda. There is no licking.
It would be the happiest death, though. That stink would be like, I'm going to my happy place.
Oh,
like, it would be glorious.
God. Let's see. Where else do we have? Montgomery, Alabama. Amy is starting her great birthday weekend. I believe Amy got a personalized verse written for her birthday by Lady Katherine.
Happy birthday, darling. I'm so glad you're joining us.
Yes, so you too can get a personalized verse written for you. For £15, we will write and videotape a personalized verse for thee. So that's fun. Let's see what else we have. Krista from Frackville, Pennsylvania.
Known for the fantastic fracking. Yes.
One good frack deserves another.
Tis true.
That's fracking ridiculous.
I see
Anyway.
what you did there.
Oh, God, we've got the pun crew tonight. Ashburn, Virginia. Harrisburg. Oh, no. I just lost it because someone else commented. Ye old New Jersey. Ryan says, wherever you want to drag me. Thank you, merch boy. Promote our stuff. Delaware.
There. Anthony Armstrong. It's so confusing to me that Anthony Armstrong uses Tony.
Right?
So I see his name and I'm like, who is this person? And how do they know so much about us?
I know. Oh, Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. Oklahoma! But originally from Bristol. So hello. Crop dusted by a bug. Delco. That's where I am right now. I mean, I'm in Carlisle.
I'm at my dining room table.
There we go. I'm in my bedroom.
Spend my time.
I'm in Raynham Hall. I don't know what any of you were talking about. In the north of England.
Yes, of course. Anthony Armstrong, our other merch boy, also known as Tony, is coming from his campfire at the Chase Treasure satellite location in Mercersburg, Pennsylvania.
Just don't come on your campfire. It might put it out.
It's very messy, and you don't want to waste all that protein and salt. Reading, Pottstown. Let's see. Oh, Cleopatra is in Philadelphia. So, hello. Well, this is our Philadelphia Ren Fair show, so that's very appropriate.
It is. We would have seen you in person, perhaps. Ooh, another year before we find out who you are, Cleopatra.
So the three of us were supposed to perform at the Philadelphia Ren Fair the first 2 weekends in May, but alas, it was actually the very first festival to cancel because of all of the glitter plague shenanigans going on. But yes, oh no, our fearless leader what did she just write? She just wrote, I knew there would be puns. I'm so scared.
We're only 5 minutes in. You know what's going to happen next.
Don't be scared, Lady Morgan. We love you.
No, really, be afraid.
Be very afraid. All right, let's see who else. Oh, Lady Evangeline is watching from Sandusky, Ohio. Hello, pretty and pink lady. Oh, I miss your ground greyhounds too, Jeff. I love the puppies. Sorry, I get a little excited. What? Anyway, let's see. Someone loved us in Central Florida. Katherine, my mom wants to know where Luke is.
I don't know what a Luke is.
I think there's something about his father and cutting off his hand or something.
I do happen to know the Lucases, John and Dahlia Lucas.
Indeed.
I was gifted these gorgeous earrings by Miss Dahlia. So mayhaps that's what she means.
So for tonight, technically, the Lucases dressed you.
Well, as dressed as we are right now anyway.
Exactly.
Dad jokes. All right. So Matthew Ryan has our first question.
Matthew Ryan, you naughty monster.
He's not going to want to know the answer. So Matthew Ryan wants to know, is the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair still happening? And the answer is, who knows? Just like every festival this year. I'm going to say I'm not going to hold my breath for any festivals to happen this year. Just because it's a lot of people in one place. Yes, Katherine.
Although it has not technically been cancelled yet. So there's that.
Yet. So
we'll go with hopeful thinking. Wishful thinking.
Hope.
Wishful drinking.
Yes. Right. Wishful drinking and thinking. I'm not bright enough. I'm going to fix that. No, I'm not.
Katherine, it only took her all these years to realize she's not bright enough.
I'm pretty.
Haven't we been telling you that the whole time?
That is true.
The problem is she's plugging the wrong bits in.
That could be.
What?
Try the other end.
And if that doesn't work, just keep turning until you find a corner that you like.
It's the reverse of how many Lady Rosalines does it take to screw in a light bulb? Just have Lady Rosaline do the screwing.
I screw really well.
Yes. I have heard that, darling.
It's true. I'm pretty. That's what someone said. So do any of you lovely fans have any questions for us? Or should I start? I want to start. Ladies, can I start?
I would love nothing more.
All right.
Indeed.
So, ladies, I will answer first. But what is the biggest accomplishment? I can't speak. I just put in my teeth right now. What is your biggest accomplishment that you have done during your quarantine time? And I will say that my biggest accomplishment is I just settled upon a new manor house yesterday in the land of the New Jersey versus the Old Jersey. So, see the tip bar below us? We really need that. Because I just paid for a new house. Help! Help me! Help! So, ladies, what was your biggest accomplishment during quarantine?
Oh, well, I have definitely been growing and expanding, particularly around the wastel areas. I've put my mind to it and decided that things like my root beer float bring me great comfort, and therefore I should not be denied them.
You know what? You can do whatever you want, Amanda.
Indeed.
Exactly. I have no problem with that, and I just avoid mirrors. I still like myself. But no, in sooth, I am very delighted and a little surprised that by this coming Monday, I do believe that my endeavor for which I have put forth all of my efforts when I'm not singing with you ladies, will have been featured upon the news media about 7 times since this all happened.
Wait, Amanda, you should let everybody in the viewing public know what endeavor that is to give yourself a shameless plug.
Indeed.
I love shameless plugs. That's
One
why
good
we
plug
do
deserves
this.
another.
Not in the bum, because that's an out hole.
I will keep it out of the bum, but just for you. All right. I do, along with my husband and a very dear partner of ours, we own a restaurant called the Bright Spot Cafe in Exton, Pennsylvania. And we've just been featured for using some cutting edge ideas to try to stay relevant during this time, for giving back and helping those who have really gone above and beyond in the community. And for our insights, I was recently featured on a podcast actually with top chefs and chopped champions, which was so exciting for me, just for our insights into what the new world is going to look like for our industry. So it's been a very humbling opportunity.
That's very exciting. So this is from my mother, and it makes me a little scared. Ready? I gave you a big tip.
Mommy, I love you.
Blink, blink, blink.
Well, thank you, Mummy, because she's going to share with us.
I will share.
And you know what? I always knew you had a big tip, Pat.
I knew she had a big heart.
La 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 la
the
la.
biggest of hearts.
La la la.
And a very generous tip.
Might I agree with James Beatty that we do need a newer jersey? Just keep trying to improve upon yourself, jersey. You'll get it one of these days.
We do.
It'll keep, cycling through its normal chaos as it goes. Yes.
So, Katherine, what has been your biggest accomplishment?
That's sort of tough. I've had a glorious amount of servants that have been cleaning up bits of my castle, so that's nice. And I won't lie, all the servants are very useful. So there's that.
That's true.
There's been a lot of reorganization and relocation and that sort of thing where you go, I don't want this here. Put it over there. And then they do.
That's well done.
I know. They pick things up and put things down. I'm very amused.
Well done. Well, I mean, it's always good to have servants who pick things up and put them down.
It does, especially when they're not wearing much.
Someone is asking, so the three of us would have been doing the Philadelphia festival. The New Jersey festival this year was going to be myself and Lady Isabel and Lady Catalina, and we will be having our episode of this. Oh gosh, so the Oklahoma Renaissance Festival.
That's your thinking face.
I'm the one who organized it. You think I would remember? All right, so Oklahoma Renaissance Festival is 2 weeks from now. And then the Montana West Coast Girls shall be 4 weeks from now. And then the Bower Beach Girls.
Oh, that's me.
That's you. Will be 6 weeks from now. And then New Jersey will be 8 weeks from now. So I know we're a little off time because it takes some time to prep all of the videos. We thank you, Lady Elsa, for all of your time and being the tech guru. She's the one who puts together all of the videos with hours and hours of countless editing. So help a girl out. Request her for some personalized verses because she deserves all of that money. So that will be the schedule. So the New Jersey Fair of this, the Ladies Unlaced, will be 8 weeks from now. And are any of you ladies participating in the New Jersey Virtual Fair? So Chase Treasure as a group has sent several of our pre-recorded videos. As you know, we can't really sing live. It doesn't work. So several of the videos from previous episodes will be sent in, and one of the songs from this evening shall be featured in their virtual fair, along with all the clean ones that we've done so far. So I think we've sent them Parting Glass, which was our first endeavor into singing together online. Royals, Queen of France, and then one from tonight that you will see. And I think that's it because we've pretty much been doing dirty songs. And they needed clean, child-friendly tunes.
we know what you want, and so that's why we've been doing dirty songs.
It's true. Cleopatra says, "Thank the essential persons that bring these episodes."
Yo, beauteous. Well done, Cleopatra. Thank you.
Lady Elsa, you got a shout out from Cleopatra.
Well, she should.
Aye, and two of us are actually essential workers in our day jobs too. So we'll take that thanks to.
Yes.
Thank you, Cleopatra. So let's see anything else. Boo clean versions of songs. Yes, I know. I know. But we got in trouble for singing Black Agnes at finale at New Jersey one year. So
those Legos. That Lego is a
too many Legos. I know. Anyway, dirty is more fun. Yay for dirty songs. So speaking of dirty songs, ladies, should we perchance play our first song?
I think that is a beauteous segue. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
No, you know what? I want to play them the one that may perchance be played this weekend for New Jersey.
Perfect.
It's dirty, but not. Aye. Oh, but before we go into that, ladies.
Aye.
What is your favorite food on a stick?
Oh my.
I don't know how to answer that because I forget which one they chose. I don't want to give it away.
I changed my mind so many times. My official answer for at least the next 5 minutes is going to be a shrimp kebab.
A shrimp kebab?
Aye.
What do I like? You know what? I like jumbo shrimp kebabs as well on a stick. I think they're delicious. Mayhaps some sautéed mushrooms upon a stick.
All right.
On a grill. Steak on a stick. Steak on a stick.
Could you? I was going to say I'm going to be the boring one and say I like a churro.
There's no stick in a churro.
If you do it right, there is.
It is kind of its own stick. But anyway, that was the theme that you, our audience, chose for Chandler Shoppe. And here it is.
A man walked into a Chandler shop, some candles for to buy. But when he looked around the shop, nobody did he spy. So he turned upon his heel, and to the door he sped, when he heard the sound of a lollipop right above his head. Yes, he heard the sound of a lollipop right above his head. Well, this young man was a bold young man, so up the stairs he sped. And very surprised was he to find the Chandler's wife in bed. And with her was a fine young man, of very considerable size. And they were having a dill pickle right before his eyes. Yes, and they were having a dill pickle right before his eyes. When the fun was over and done, she lifted up her head.
Ew, you got me digitally. Ew.
And very surprised was she to find a man beside her bed.
If you would keep my secret, sir, if you would be so kind, then you may drop in for a
Dry rubbed pork!
whenever you feel inclined.
Yes, you may drop in for a dry rubbed pork whenever you feel inclined. Now all you married men take heed and listen to what we tell. If you don't, Jose Jalapeno, your wife, she'll find someone who will. So if you would be kind to her, just throw her right down on the floor and give her so much as a
corn dog.
she'll come back to you for more. Yes, and give her so much as a
corn dog.
she'll come back to you for more. Makes the best sandwiches.
Was that bacon on a stick?
No, it's dry rub pork.
What is that?
Have you never had dry rub pork on a stick? It might be. Well then, ladies, I know what's happening at the next Chase Treasure picnic.
We're eating a piggy bank on a stick.
Yes.
Wrap it in a paper towel and call it a pig in a blanket.
Oh, a pig in a blanket's delicious too.
Oh God. So
With a good pork, I'm in.
oh my. So we were talking about having to be child friendly before we watched that song. And we got a comment here. by Invader 54, remembering, I recall Lady Katherine having to deal with a child-heavy audience at the Blackbeard Festival last year. Would you like to recall that tale?
No. Yes. Let's just say, Chase Treasure was not in. I get the feeling we weren't necessarily intended to take the main stage. And then they said, oh my goodness, we want you to take the main stage. And we burst through ready to perform. And there was just a horde of very small, sweet little faces looking up at us like this, sitting on the grassy knoll outside of our outdoor amphitheater stage. And all the parents were sort of way, way back. And there were no less than 30 little cherubs just like, blink, blink. And we were like, so this is Captain's Wife's Lament. Here we go. Like, we did not sing that one, actually. But we did have a good time going, oh boy, this is all right. And we did warn all the parents, we specialize in double entendre, but be warned, if your children learn things, it's not our fault. And I won't lie, our big finale was Swallow, and it was brilliant.
Amazing.
It was about birds, and that's all we kept yelling at each other. Birds! It's about birds! Birds.
Oh my God. So,
It was so much fun. It was definitely a moment.
Fraulein Elsa's taken away the power, and now she's putting up every pork comment that she can find.
Everything better with a dry rub pork.
But other than pork, so John Lucas says, Lady Amanda, you didn't pork everyone last week. You gave everyone crabs, because sharing is caring.
The jumbo kind, though, not the little itsy bitsy ones that beat you like the stink bugs, but like the big one.
But did they pinch you?
Only when you don't crack them properly. It was the nicest thing I could possibly do. It was absolutely delicious.
Was everyone there the master of the? Were you the master of the bait?
Nay, I was just the recipient of all of the good catch, if you will.
That's good. Was it fishy?
No, because it was fresh.
That's good.
Keep cleaning it, keep it fresh. It'll never get fishy.
So you didn't flounder, you're saying?
No, just crabs and shrimp and some really, really spicy sausage.
All right. That
sounds like a real good clam bake.
That was a real nice clam bake. We're mighty glad we... Okay.
We are mighty glad we came.
Musical Tourette's.
We need to meet Cleopatra because she's hilarious.
We do. I like that this person's name is Undulates. That's good.
We need to write a book about that.
Question. John Pyle says, hey, ladies, thank you so much for all you do. You're welcome. Today is me and Rachel's 16th anniversary. And I can't think of a better way to celebrate other than to spend it with my wife and you fine ladies. Oh, you're having a foursome.
Five. Nope, you're the math one. Try again.
Hold on. 3 + 2. Yes. 5-some.
If we're going to give shout outs for anniversaries, we do know another lovely couple that is having an anniversary, and they like to celebrate with us at the New Jersey Festival, and that is Brittany and Stefan.
Oh, yes. They're on right now. They're watching.
Happy anniversary.
That's so funny. I was going to say, I believe one of our ladies just had an anniversary as well. So it must be a very timely sort of year where everyone wants to, get hitched and get weird. Lady Arabella and her gentleman just had an anniversary.
Yes, she did.
Right. Well.
Yes, and Lady Morgan's is coming up next month.
It is. Mm-hmm. So now everyone just, be inspired with this, and when we're finished, go home and finish.
Doggy style with your puppies?
Katherine, they are home already. That's why we're like this right now.
Oh.
So wait, are you saying that they could finish while watching us?
Only if they tip really big, please.
All right, everyone, if you finish while watching the Ladies of Chase Treasure, you have to give us your big tip.
Excuse me, I feel like if you get started while watching Chase Treasure, you need to give us a big tip because you're welcome.
So you have to put your big tip in our box and your ladies' box.
Oh, all the boxes go home happy.
That's a win-win-win-win-win.
Put your tip in my box. Put your tip in my box, girl. Yes. So Lady Elsa has pointed out, as she is running our thing, Colleen, if you want a special gift for your hubby, we will write a personalized verse for your anniversary. And I will put up that banner right now. Ta-da! For £15 to paypal.me/chaste treasure. You can send us £15, give us your email address and what you'd like to write us about, or write you about, and we'll let you know.
Pound you.
Ladies.
We lost a question. Hold on. Let's go back.
We lose a
There
lot
we
of
go.
things in the
A
magical
question
world.
from Lady Morgan. Ladies, a question of supporting your girls. What's your favorite women-centric performing group, Faire, or otherwise? Other than us, I'm assuming, because we're my favorite.
Of course. And these two
Second
are my
favorite.
favorites. It shows what taste I have in humans, mayhaps, but
You have bad taste.
nope, I'm not used to this backwardsness yet. Just kiss me here. Just kiss me. Women-centric performance.
Women-centric group.
There's so many. I feel like it was fair to pick one.
I know. I mean, I like different things that different groups do.
Indeed.
I really like some of Dixie Chicks' songs, but not necessarily all of them.
There's a throwback. I was not expecting that. But now I'm like, oh, there's those two.
I want us to sing. I'm putting this out in either. I want us to sing Closer to Fine.
Love it.
Fraulein Elsa loves Indigo Girls and the Dixie Chicks.
I was going to say Indigo Girls were up there somewhere.
You know I'm broken. I only listen to country music.
Well,
so
but you know Faire groups.
I do, and I absolutely love the Washingwell Wenches. They are beautiful, talented, an excellent model.
I think someone just corrected me. Closer to Fine is Indigo Girls.
It is indeed. I was going to say, I will not say that.
I thought you wanted to sing something else by the Dixie Chicks, though.
There was something else.
It's the remake, the Landslide.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Landslide was the one that I wanted. Both of them. Let's sing both of them. Faire groups. I mean, the Angels are lovely, but they're having a show exactly opposite ours right now.
Really?
What kind of
So we
planning
can
was
watch
that?
them.
We can't watch them. They can't watch us. What's that problem?
Well, thankfully, there's replays.
Yes.
Thank goodness for replays.
Well, theirs isn't public.
Sort of like a rebound.
So we can't watch later. They can watch ours later.
Most will.
Hi, there's so many good ones. I don't know where to start with that.
Lady Amanda, you got a thank you from Miss Layla Gould. Layla won a free personalized verse. And she says, thank you, Lady Amanda, for writing my awesome verse. Now, speaking of contests, ladies.
And winning things.
And pulling things
out of a sack.
I'm so excited.
We had a contest to win a free CD of your choosing. So
somewhere my dog is going. It's that pitch that the CD hits. She's definitely under the table dying.
So I'm shaking it up. Everyone's names are in here, so this is non-biased. We didn't pick it ahead of time. All right.
Drum roll.
Is this your name? You have to be watching to win. Oh, there are two in here? All right. All right. This is a really good name because it's my husband and my father's name, but it's not them. Mark McLaughlin. MarkMcLaughlin. So you have just won yourself. You requested questionably chaste. So, Mark McLaughlin, if you could send us an email to chaste treasure@gmail.com telling us that you are our winner with your address, we will send you your free CD. All right. Now, speaking of Marks, I know my Mark likes to wear a kilt. Would you ladies like to sing a song about a man in a kilt?
I would also like to have a man in a kilt, please.
Would you like a man in a kilt, or two, or three?
Oh, that would be the best dessert ever.
Ooh.
All right, so this is our rendition of the Scotsman.
Well, the Scotsman clad in kilt left a bar one evening fair, and one could tell by how he walked that he drunk more than his share. He fumbled round until he could no longer keep his feet, then he stumbled off into the grass to sleep beside the street. Ring-ding-diddle-i-di-o, ring-di-diddle-i-o. He stumbled off into the grass to sleep beside the street. About that time 3 young and lovely ladies happened by, and one says to the others with a twinkle in her eye, "See yon sleeping Scotsman, so strong and handsome built.
I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath their kilt."
Ring-ding-diddle-i-di-o, ring-di-diddle-i-o. I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath their kilts. They crept up on that sleeping Scotsman quiet as can be, and lifted up his kilt about an inch so they could see. And there behold for them to view beneath his Scottish skirt, 'twas nothing more than God had graced him with upon his birth. Yes! Ring-ding-diddle-i-di-o, ring-di-diddle-i-o. 'Twas nothing more than God had graced him with upon his birth. They marveled for a moment.
Then one said, "We must be gone.
But I'm still marveling.
Let's leave a present for our friend before we move along."
All right, as gift they left a blue silk ribbon tied into a bow. All round the bonny star the Scots kilt did lift and show. Ring-ding-diddle-i-di-o, ring-di-diddle-i-o. All round the bonny star the Scots kilt did lift and show. The Scotsman woke to nature's call and stumbled towards the trees. Behind a bush he lifts his kilt and gawks at what he sees. And in a startled voice he says to what's before his eyes, "Ah, lad, I don't know where you've been, but I see you've won first prize." Ring-ding-diddle-i-di-o, ring-di-diddle-i-o. Oh, lad, I don't know where you've been, but I see you've won first prize. You're number one! You're number one! Huzzah!
You like turn into a Muppet. I mean, we're already Muppets, but
Every now and again, you just have to let them fight it out. You know what I'm saying?
are you like, I feel like this is Slimy from Oscar.
Inchworm.
Lady Amanda,
Hi.
if you're inside, you do not need to wear a mask. You're not within 6 feet of us. It just looks like we are.
Well, but between Layla and Patty and all of the people who are watching right now that I know love purple, I felt like I had to up my purple game. So when we're not dressed, they can only get so purple.
And
It's
really,
true.
that's the most dressed her mouth has been all day.
This is true. But I do need to give a wonderful shout out to Leanne's Needlecraft, because she did make us beautiful masks that match our gowns. And
I have one too.
I know. So great minds, Rosaline, great minds.
It's true. So Invader 54 says, "I totally watch Lady Katherine amusing herself show."
I watch me amusing myself too. It's funny how that works.
So are we watching you amuse yourself with toys, or are we just watching you amuse yourself?
A lady never tells, but I'm having a good time.
But we never thought about that. It's called My Thing Is My Own.
It's true.
In your case, it could be anything, really.
It's true. Now,
Oh,
my
it's
thing
all
is
mine. It's all down there too. It's having a good time too.
My Thing Is My Own is on our third CD, Slippery When Whipped. So if you want to purchase a CD, you can also do that at paypal.me/chasetreasure. Just make sure that you say that you want a CD, or else we're going to think it's a tip and split it 3 ways. So
We like
Three
to
ways
split
are the
things 3
best.
ways.
3 ways are the best. So speaking of personalized outfits, you and I, Lady Amanda, have personalized masks. But if you want a doublet that says Chase Treasure on it, or questionably chased, or slippery when whipped,
You can wear us.
You can wear us. You can go to spreadshirt.com. Our address is right on the screen below. You, too, can wear Chase Treasure on your chest.
We're used to wearing you on our chest, so it's just turnabout is fair play.
And I don't have a chest.
So, you know,
Aren't-
just
aren't
know we like
kilts-
to spread everywhere.
Ha ha! Debbie says, aren't kilts just skirts on sticks? How much are the CDs, Elizabeth? You ask. They are $15. Just
What
like
a
the
lovely
personalized
segue.
verses. I know. So, yes. So for $15, you can get a personalized verse from several of your favorite ladies. We can do up to 2. You can get a CD for $15 plus $4 shipping, because we're not going to deliver it to you now because quarantine. So for $19, you can send us for any of our CDs. We've got the original Chased Treasure. It's white and flat, like my chest.
Familiar.
Yes. And then the second CD is questionably chased. It's like Amanda's chest.
Jiggly.
And then we've got Slippery When Wit. It's a pun.
Just like me.
And
No,
then
you're
we've got...
Honey.
I give you money too.
It's true. And then we've got our 4th CD, Ho, 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 Irreverent Revelry. It's our dirty, dirty, dirty Christmas CD. So that's 4 CDs available.
Guaranteed to make your holiday dinner exceptional.
Matthew Ryan, you can actually get Look Me in the Eyes When You Bang Me on a variety of shirts now. That's the beauty of Spreadshirt. You can even get the names of some of our CDs on your doublet if you want one that says Questionably Strange or Slippery When Wit. There's so many options. It's lovely. And you can get onesies for your babies. Just
Ridiculous.
imagine.
Matthew, darling, you can not only do that, but you can get sweatshirts and t-shirts and pants and all sorts of glorious things. So you can absolutely look us in the eye when something's getting banged.
It's true. So
No
Katie Bourbon.
pants in quarantine.
It's true.
Pants are unnecessary.
So Katie Bourbon, our lovely Duchess from the New Jersey Renaissance Festival. Hello, Duchess. Your Grace. She says, I need a fragrance by Chase Treasure. The fragrance for today would be Stanky from Lady Rosaline, because it's, well, hot.
You can
And
have
not
it.
in a good way. Ew. And Amanda's is spit.
Salty.
It's salty.
And mine is sunscreen.
Yeah, you don't want to smell like us right now, Duchess. You know how ladies smell like in the heat.
Musky.
Pretty. The ladies need a fragrance to cover up their natural aroma.
That is a very
Yes.
good idea, though. Maybe one of our future contests should be come up with fragrance for Chase Treasure.
No, I don't want to know. I'm a little bit afraid.
Patty says, mask chased on your face. So we can sit on your face, on a mask.
Well, we could perch there, rather.
This is
And hang on
probably
to your ears.
It's
This-
just a fabric dental dam, let's be honest.
So, ladies, I have watched all of the episodes, and I think this is by far the dirtiest one. I hope there are no children watching. Yes, so Tony, our merch boy, has reminded us not to forget the trading cards. We do have 5 trading cards. They are £5 a piece, dollars for you Americans.
And it's got my face on it.
all 5 cards for £20. You're in heat. Someone just said you're in heat. Oh my God. We may need to work on the branding. Scuba Steve wants to know, what are the ladies drinking tonight? It's so hot and I just moved and I'm on an anti-anxiety pill. So in my Hufflepuff mug is grapefruit soda. Ooh, if you want to send me grapefruit soda from Trader Joe's, I'll take it.
I am having a nice, creamy, frothy root beer float. Because I'm the beer mistress, and even if it's not beer, there's still root beer, right?
There you go.
Yes.
You could have that or ginger beer. Fancy.
That sounds lovely, but
Yes.
I'm enjoying how creamy it is.
Lady Morgan said, yes, we're very dirty. We're winning all of the things right now.
And mine is definitely not rum.
Why is the rum gone? because Lady Katherine started playing with her
If
feet.
any children are conceived during the show, they should be named after the ladies. Yes, so Rosaline, Amanda, and Katherine are up for grabs today.
Oh my goodness.
Unless it's a boy, then you can name them Chase, right?
There you go, Chase.
Amanda Chase.
I'm
is
imagining
my
this
name
little
today.
I'm imagining this little boy sitting in his kindergarten class and they go, Chase Treasure Jones? And this is going to be like, that's my name! And then being like, there's a story there. Parent-teacher conferences will be fun.
Oh my. So our lovely people have just reminded us that while most of the money does go to us and our quarantine
Endeavors?
bill needs, some of it shall go to helping us put more music online. So currently, you have tipped us enough money that we have gotten our first CD, the self-titled one, Chased Treasure, the one that's white and flat, like my chest, already up on all of the online outlets. Mostly, except Pandora. I haven't seen it there yet. But it is on Apple Music, Google Music, Spotify, a bunch of places. So,
We're growing up.
yes,
I know, in the best ways.
yes, so the more we get tipped, the more money that Chase Treasure itself gets for us to pay all of the royalties and the rights and the fees that it takes to get up on these digital platforms. So then you can enjoy while
Enjoying.
running on the treadmill or doing your laundry or any sorts of things.
Gardening.
Yes.
Really,
Make
if you
it
tip us, really a tip for us is a tip for you. So feel free to self-pleasure yourself.
Exactly. So Morgan says a true accomplishment. We get a random baby named after our band.
It's not a random baby. It is a fandom baby.
And we do already have fans with Chase Treasure tattoos, which is making Lady Morgan very jealous. Because she wanted the first one. My mum just wrote, good thing we're not outside because it's raining. Oh, then we would get wet. Moist.
How do you know we're not outside? I just got hit by a stink bug. Anything's possible.
Gross.
The joys of live performance. Not outside, but still nature attacks us.
Better than the booze on the stages when we're drinking all the salty bits.
Oh, that could be our next special when Chase Treasure attacks.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh my.
I'm
Ladies,
a natural at this. I'm a natural.
ladies, speaking of attacking things, do you want to try to sing a song live?
Why not?
Let me lubricate first. Hold on.
I'm warm. No, really, I'm warm. Like I'm sweating. This is not makeup. This is just natural glisten of sweat. Morgan just wrote that she's so pissed that she hasn't gotten her tattoo yet.
Soon, my love. Soon.
You'll get it soon, Lady Morgan, we promise. Thank you, Lady Rosaline. Kitty is squirming in the corner because you said moist. Moist, Kitty. Moist.
Soft kitty, moist kitty, little ball of fur.
Still better weather than the last Philly Rent Fair. Amen.
Aye,
In the
indeed.
top mud. Or beats freezing in the Poconos. Amen.
Yeah, let me throw ice cubes at your face to make you feel at home. It was the most bizarre experience.
The best thing about the Poconos Renaissance Fair was that we got to meet 3 Pint Shy.
Aye!
And they gave us the song Johnny Get Off the Goose.
Which you'll hear at some point in another show.
May have, yeah.
Require a lot of editing and a lot of asterisks.
Right. This is not appropriate for children. All right. So yes, let's
Speaking of songs
try.
for children, how about something very, very clean?
Oh, yes.
yes, the cleanest song we know.
Oh, that would be perfect.
Yes. Because that goes right along with the rest of the show.
Sometimes you just have to go with the flow.
That makes me think of Progressive. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry.
It made me think of Aunt Flo visiting. It's what it made me
You're
think.
both fired!
I know better.
Moist.
There once was a farmer who lived on the rocks, who watched little boys as they played with their
marbles and toys as in days of old yore, and for a companion he had a young
maiden who laid right down there in the grass. She said she would show him the shape of her.
violets, sweeter than the roses, covered all over from head to toe in sweet violets. The farmer was pleased with all of his luck, for she claimed that she'd show him a new way to
bring in the children and teach them to knit, while the boys in the barnyard are shoveling
Hey! From the stable and filling the rick, he said he would show her the length of his
long middle finger, which pained him a lot. To soothe it, he put it right into her.
sweet violet, sweeter than the roses, covered all over from head to toe in sweet violets.
The farmer then left her and went out to hunt. He said, while I'm gone, take good care of your
little pet rabbits that play in the grass, and when I get home I shall get me some! Ooh.
sweet violets, sweeter than the roses, covered all over from head to toe in sweet violets.
It looks dirtier than usual when you put it that close.
Yep.
Really.
Little bunny foo-foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up the field rice, bopping him on the head! Head.
It's a very violent song to be singing as a kindergartner.
Especially when it's done that way.
I'm special. I rode a short bus. When buying a CD, t-shirt, or other merchandise, please mention Merch Boy Tony. You won't get a discount, but it makes me look better than the other times.
But
Not that we're competitive or anything.
Nobody knows who a Merch Boy Tony is, though. I do know there's a very handsome, kind gentleman named Anthony who wears a kilt and does like to pawn our wares on the people.
Oh,
And
my.
also, in fairness, we have a delicious fireman merch boy. He puts out fires
It's
And-
true.
with his hose. His name is Ryan. We like him.
He's right there. He's not competitive at all.
Nope.
So you can put Ryan's name if you want to, and then the two of them can fight over emails that they'll never see.
I would like to know the hose that he puts out the fires with. How would you spell that? Is that an HOES or an HOSE kind of situation?
Depends on the afternoon.
A little hose.
Oh my God.
I want to know how you know that, sir. Isn't that your son? Please do not do that publicly.
Melissa says her daughter was running around the yard today singing, roll your leg over, it's better that way, and over again. She's one of your biggest fans. Amazing. I like the children who sing our last song. We'll get to that momentarily.
I'm pretty sure we're banned in a very small elementary school in Pennsylvania still.
Yep.
Well, actually, everything is banned in school right now.
There's no one in school.
We
They're all
started a
homeschooling.
trend.
All right. Does anyone else in the audience have any other random questions?
We really haven't talked to them very much.
No, we haven't. We
I have
haven't.
burning desires.
They
Burning.
do, I'm sure.
And if it's burning, it's Rosaline's fault. I'm sorry.
Sharing is caring. No? Well,
No.
anyway.
I do see, Lady Morgan did say that Catherine's a freaking gremlin. And that
did.
actually, we were told to prepare questions. And
Yes.
let me tell you, I have spent so many years and countless hours with you ladies that I had to dig deep into my soul to figure out what it is that I truly would like to know of you.
Tell me
So,
more.
Tell me
After
more, does he have a
much
car?
thought and realizing that we are all spending far too much time in our homes,
Mm-hmm.
my question for you is this.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a house elf, what would its name be?
A house elf?
Yes.
I mean, I already sort of have one, and his name's Lucky, but he doesn't clean up things very well, but he does give me love.
And everyone wants to get Lucky a
them either.
What would my house
Better than
elf?
that. You can't. That's cheating. Your
cheating.
dog is cheating. A house elf.
I'm trying to think of what I can say that won't get me into terrible trouble.
Exactly. That's why it's a good question.
Sparkles.
Sparkles.
It would have
wherever he goes.
I know,
personality and clean my house.
I know,
Sparkles.
and this is safe for the children. I call it peekaboo.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
It would be so much fun, and every day would be a surprise. Peekaboo! Peekaboo! Peekaboo.
Yes. I like a banner boy. I believe that mine would be matching socks, because I spend many, many hours in my house saying, have you seen matching socks?
If I were in a more coordinated state and I wouldn't take everything down with me in a not fun way, I would lift my foot up so you could see that I'm currently not wearing matching socks because I've given up.
I love it.
I'm no longer making that effort because I don't have to.
I like John Lucas's snafu.
That's a good one. I like it.
Oh, Scuba Steve has another real question. What is your best Cards Against Humanity question? I mean, the question or the answers, because the answers are pretty awful.
Mine's easy if it's the answer, because it's and then I licked it.
Yes, I think of you every time I get that card.
And I get pictures of that card all the time. It makes me happy. It really does. So I'm sorry, that was my cop-out answer, but that's definitely the one that brings me great joy.
And the one that I'm going to use is going to probably steal Lady Rosaline, so I apologize now. But it's a pool of children's tears.
It's jacking off into a pool of children's tears. You have to get it right.
I wasn't sure if we could put all of it in there. So, you know, now that I know we can shoehorn it in, let's shove it in there.
Have you heard the rest of this show, Katherine?
Please choose to filter now, right?
Oh, that could be the name of my house elf, Jack. Jack the elf! Go to work in Jack.
It is Fraulein Elsa's favorite. She really used to hers.
Is that a 2-prong jack or a 3-prong jack?
Darling, I'm not complaining either way.
I have a story about Cards Against Humanity. In fact,
You're
I have
going to ruin. You're going to make your mother cry. Stop
No,
it.
I have a couple stories. So the first one is we were playing with my baby sister, who's not a baby, don't worry, and she got the newest, biggest box. And so Lady Elsa did show her where to find the biggest, blackest dick card in the box. It's hiding. So Lady Elsa showed her where to find it. That one. And then when I was playing with my mother and my
cat,
and who's on? Hi! I was playing with my mother and my sister and my cousin and his wife. And my cousin is very square. I'm pretty square, but he's really square. And my mother doesn't know what half of the cards mean. So I think my mom's just playing cards. And my cousin lifts one up. And it was so dirty. I don't even remember what card it was, but it was so dirty. His face turned beet red. And his wife had to steal the card. And then had to read it for him, and all of us died. And it turned out my mother had played this horribly dirty card that made my cousin blush. It was amazing.
I sort of think it's the one I just mentioned, which is why
it may have been that one. No. It wasn't that one. It was one that she definitely didn't know what it meant.
Oh, all right.
Oh, good.
Johnny, get off the pool of children's tears.
Amazing. That's the sequel, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it's worth doing once, it's worth doing twice.
Oh my. Oh, all right. We've got another real question. Someone said they like my mom. I like my mom too.
Oh, we love her. She's lovely.
So we got a real question. If it'll go up, there we go. What is the most embarrassing thing you have done on a date? I haven't been on a date in years, so anyone remember? We're all old married ladies. I mean, we're all single and looking. We're all boring.
You know, this is well. I'm going to say it was tacos were the most embarrassing, because while they were delicious, the sounds that they made me make were not particularly lovely. And I was a trumpeter swan at the other opposite end of my bits, and it wasn't beautiful at all.
Lady Katherine, did you watch the first episode? Because that was my most embarrassing moment. Was
Really?
Was the my fart heard around the world in Hawaii?
That's lovely.
Which I was there with my husband. Does that count?
I can't profess it was heard around the world, but it's also something that I tend to do when I get sleepy. So apparently it was on the ride home after the date that I apparently trumpeted in the front seat of the carriage, at which point I had giggling and was like, what's so funny? And got a, oh my God, it woke you up. So that was pretty spectacular. There was that.
All right, I got mine.
All right.
Sadly, because you were both with me during the adventures of my singleton life.
And we loved living vicariously.
Quite a few of them. But this one takes the cake. And it's embarrassing is probably not the right word for it, but you tell me what the word is. Anyway, so I met this kindly gentle at a craft beer bar in Delaware because I'm the beer mistress, and that was very clear on my dating profile. And he tried very hard to impress me during this initial conversation. And I realized quite quickly that I knew more about beer than he did, which was only a slight problem because he's a beer rep. He sells it. So when that was over, he took me over to Total Wine, also in Delaware, and said, you just go ahead and build yourself a six-pack, darling. It's on me. And I was like, all right, which I did. But while I was there, I did shopping for myself because there was lovely beers that I could not get back here. And I was very excited. And then he said, I'll take you home because I've got all of this beer swag in the back of my car. And then, beautiful glasses and coasters and openers and all of this. And that way you can, take it with you. And I realized very quickly that I did not like this man at all. And he had this very unusual tick when he spoke. And like literally the employees at the Total Wine would make fun of him for it. And like he didn't realize it, but it was like like after every third sentence, it was like real big. Anyway, I realized that I definitely did not like him, did not want to see him again, was still very content to take my six-pack because he was so proud of it. But I wasn't sure what to do because he was taking me home and I didn't want him to come in my home. I didn't want that awkward moment on the porch. I didn't want any of this. So I texted my roommates and I said, what is it you could possibly do to make it uncomfortable for him to come in the home? Like, let's make sure that that's not a thing that's on the table. And being that I live with theatre people, they staged the most beautiful domestic dispute in the history. I mean, there were like door slamming and screaming on the porch and threats of calling his mother and all this other bit. And then one's inside crying. And when I get there, like literally they said, text me when you're turning the corner so that they were ready for it. It was like action. And they did it. And it was, I mean, I had a pit in my stomach. It was so beautiful. And he got there and he goes, well, this is very uncomfortable. I don't think I can come inside right now. That's not right. So I went in and I closed the door and they're staring at me with their fingers crossed like, did it work? Did it work? And we all busted out laughing. And they said, that was the most fun we've had on a Tuesday night. We will gladly do that for you again anytime. You just let us know.
Oh my God. Oh, I actually don't think anything that embarrassing has happened to me. I mean, I'm sure I've done something embarrassing, but
I believe you have.
Nothing
We know you have.
compared to that.
Yes.
Nothing compared to that.
Chime
so
into
ladies,
the chat if you've seen Lady Rosaline do something embarrassing. And chime over there. Chime in.
just whether it's been on a date or not is So ladies, we are currently at an hour. So we should.
Well, that went quick.
I know.
But it was a glorious quickie.
I know.
Fine.
So we're going to play our last song, and then we will say our goodbyes afterwards. All right.
Sounds
so,
lovely.
Children, sing along, cause well, it's "Sex and Beer" by Pat McCurdy. It's appropriate.
When I was young, my mother came and told me,
a gent shall take thee far away from here. He'll woo you and one day you will get married. Until that day have lots of sex and beer. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the things we like round here. Mark Antony looked down on Caesar's body. He said, friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ear. I did not come here to praise Caesar. He's been tossed. I came here for sex and beer.
She came twice.
Sex and beer, sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the things we like round here.
from the city to the suburbs to the country.
She said country.
From the southern to the northern hemisphere.
We like the south.
They are holding a giant referendum.
It was huge.
And everyone is voting sex and beer.
Sex and beer, sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the things we like round here. They can take away my pride and my dignity.
Like she had it.
They can use up all my blood and sweat and tears. They can take away my name. Give me a number.
I like pie!
That's irrational.
Oh, rhubarb.
But they can never take away my sex and beer. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the things we like round here. Now we are the ladies of Chase Treasure. We loved having you and being here. As soon as we are finished harmonizing, go forth, my friends, and get some sex and beer. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the things we like round here. We like sex and beer and sex and beer and sex and beer and sex and beer and sex and beer. Now I'm thirsty. And I want pie.
I always want pie. Don't judge me.
I was the first. Two mandatory things during quarantine: sex and beer and sex and beer and sex.
But did you see the little pie? It said pie over there.
Yes, it did. It was lovely.
It was an embossed pie.
That's what you need next, Rosaline. Instead of just having a snitch, you need a nice woven pie for you. The pie symbol?
A pie symbol. I was going to
I
say
want an actual pie.
we got from the
Liam.
from Liam, from my little boyfriend Liam. Don't tell my husband, or don't tell Liam about my husband. He's 5. We got from him little stuffed pies. I just spat all over my computer. I was told there would be pie. Yes, Duchess. Yes.
He will not be 5 forever. So, maybe he's playing a long game.
In
That's
30
a really
years.
long game.
Lady Rosaline is worth the wait.
Yes.
I said it with a straight face. How's that?
It was good. Well done. So, any last minute questions here before we, peace out for the evening?
Thank you, John Lucas, for the very kind words about Bright Spot Cafe. I appreciate you.
And thank you to all of you for joining us tonight, because we love and miss all of you and can't wait to see you all out in public where we can interact face to face.
What's out in public?
Out there living in the copyright. Anyway.
It's where we get to lick them instead of always licking ourselves.
Thank you. I hope you continue the live shows even after quarantine. We are planning on continuing these for at least as long as we don't have any shows. And right now the first show that we have rescheduled right now, I believe, is in September. That's the London Bridge show for the West Coast team. And on the East Coast, that's October 3rd in Pittsburgh. So, I mean,
Oh,
Which, yay!
We
but
got a while.
yeah.
Yes, Amanda, there's no licking. COVID says no. That's one of the main ways of transmitting this horrible plague.
what if I don't swallow?
No, because you could still get the other person sick, Amanda. You wear your mask for the others, not for you. That's
Fair
mask
enough.
rules.
And I'll lick the inside of my mask over and over and over again.
Oh, you could borrow my house elf. He's a no-contact Jack.
How many house elves do you?
I don't know. They're multiplying. I don't know why.
I don't know, but he's gonna make me Hufflepuff.
And Ravenclaw?
Yes.
Ooh, I love
Ladies
the
need to do a New Year concert. Well, we are planning right now to do the holiday concert again, which is almost a New Year's concert. Close enough.
Wonderful.
But yes, thank you so much for coming tonight multiple times. If you like us, you have until tomorrow night to give us your tips down at that link below because, well, we need money.
We need you to fill our chests. And as you know, Rosaline and I are challenged.
We
But
need you to fill our chests so that we're not a size AAA anymore.
But this experience did fill my heart, and I want to thank both the ladies for whom I am honored to perform with, but also all of the love that you have shown us this evening. The chat feature is wondrous. We need to find a way to introduce it into live shows.
Right?
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 Wouldn't that be wondrous?
No, because then we'd be like, what are we here to see? What's happening? Crowd surf. Ah!
Everybody a whiteboard and let them just write their thoughts and hold them up.
My God, it would be wonderful.
Oh my. Well, ladies, thank you all so much for coming today. We really do appreciate it. Do tell your friends this live feed on Facebook. I mean, it won't be live again, but you can
we're only
replay
alive
it.
once.
You can replay it and come as many times as your heart desires on Facebook or YouTube for all eternity. Duchess, the personalized verses are $10 for just written, $15 for it to be sung in a personalized video for thee. And when you send us the money for a personalized verse, please let us know your top 3 ladies, and we will try to get at least 1 or 2 of them to do that verse for thee. But till the meantime, I'm Lady Rosaline Howard.
I am Lady Amanda Chase.
And I am Lady Katherine Townsend.
And together, we are
Chase to
Treasure!
Run
Run away, run away, run away!
Let's see